Welcome to Faster Than Light, FTL. This is Dr. Obsidia. Today I'm going to be running through a short campaign here. I don't know how far I'm going to get, and I don't mind if I get knocked out early, but I'd like to at least introduce a little gem of a game that I've enjoyed through the years. You can probably get it on sale for about $2 or $3 on Steam. It's got a little bit of a flavor to kind of a Star Trek flavor or exploration type thing. And in the first screen here, you can see we're picking our ships. I've got quite a few already unlocked. And you can see they've got different layouts. Of course, you have to unlock the layouts and so on. And the first ship I'm going to go with in this mission, or the only ship I guess I'm going to do, is this one. We're going to go with normal difficulty. We're going to enable the advanced content, so you're going to see some of the stuff that's kind of available if you're an experienced player, although I haven't played this in a long time. Our ship has augmentation gel, which allows us to repair some breaches. We've got 3 different kinds of weapons here: dual lasers, a breaching charge, and the anti-bio beam, which destroys crew on the enemy ship, leaving the ship somewhat intact, which is kind of nice, I guess, because then you can get more loot from it. There's all our systems. We've got a couple slugs here, and the slugs get a benefit of being able to see where the enemies are. That helps them target with the anti-bio beam. Even when the sensors are down, they can still see things. And they're also immune to mind control, so something can't mind control us and turn us on ourselves. Okay, let's see how we do. So we're carrying some vital data. We just need to get it to the remaining Federation fleet because the Rebel fleet is pursuing us. So it says here the tips: we have to grind sectors as long as possible to improve our ship because it gets increasingly difficult as we jump to the next sector. But here's our ship. I've got a guy in the engine room. If he stays in the engine room, he's going to give us some benefit there of +5 evasion. If we move him to another location, such as the engines, the weapons are going to charge faster. Of course, their repair speed and their fight is there as well. And shields recharging faster is always nice too. So I'm not too worried about the shields. I'd rather just go for the evasion at this point. And the dual laser is going to be the first thing I charge, and the second thing is going to be the anti-bio beam. We're going to leave the breacher off right now. And since we don't need a medical service, we're going to put that in engines to help them with the evasion a little bit. You can see my ship here. We've got pretty low shields and of course low engines. And we don't got a lot of power for weapons. This is our reactor, and we can keep upgrading it by spending scrap, and our scrap is up here. My piloting, of course, I need a pilot to run this ship, but if I upgrade it, then it can autopilot. Doesn't need me, but it loses some of the evasion. So I need somebody always at the helm in order to manage this ship right now. And we do have blast doors, which are improvement over normal doors. The blast doors, it says impede fire, spread, and intruder movement, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's see. This is randomly generated every single time, so every time you play this, it's going to be a little bit different. The Nebulas will slow down the enemy pursuit, and that'd be kind of nice. I think we're going to go down here, trying to get to this nebula, and then maybe move along the bottom of the map and come up this side over here. So let's jump. Now each jump is going to have different things. Often it has an enemy ship. But here, there's a ship. They hail you. We could really use your help. Our FTL's navigation is shot. Can you help us? So they want to have help, but we've got to give them 2 of our fuel. We don't have much fuel, but it's nice to have friends in the area. So this is one of our Federation scouts. This is our faction. I'll try to help them if we can. So they've added a quest marker, and they said if we follow their jump signatures, we can go to this quest marker. We'll get something for it. Oh, they gave us fuel. Okay, so we're escorting them, I guess. I guess I didn't read that, or I'm trying to go through it quickly. Okay, that's not very far. Jump to the nebula to slow the pursuit. But these are a little more dangerous sometimes. A pirate arrived, and judging by the fact it's trying to avoid us, it's a smuggler. So we can either go after the pirate or ignore it. And I think in the early stages we'd like to go after it. But here's the pirate ship right here. It's powering up its weapons. It's probably going to try to get away from us. So I'm going to first here pause it so I can show what I'm doing. So auto fire, I like auto fire because it just keeps shooting then, and I can move things around. So I'm going to hit the 1 button here. One of the things I like to knock out first is try to get through to their weapons, because then they don't have anything to shoot with. Or you can actually go after their shields too. Got the bio beam here, and the bio beam I can put in the corner of this room and scroll up here and take out their 2 guys that are manning these 2 as well if I want. Or another thing to do would be to run it up here and take out their engines, because they're probably going to be trying to get away. If I take out their helmsman here, they may not be able to get away from us. Let's see how this goes. You can see my guys are just sitting here doing what they do, and the weapons are charging. And my FTL drive's charging too, so I can get away. One of the things is here we do have a danger. We're inside the nebula, so the rebel fleet will advance more slowly towards us, but also our sensors are not functioning either, so we cannot see. But we don't need sensors so much because we have our slugs here. Oh, we missed. So I switch over to the shields to try to get that down. Oh! He's launching through our system here. There we go. Missed. Okay, so the shields on the enemy ship are down. He's probably going to try to jump away. But he's in trouble now. We'll continue to, I guess, try to zap him here. Switch to the shields. Don't want them to bring their shields back up. Now they've asked to surrender. We can let them go, and they're going to give us a drone, which we don't have. They're going to give us some scrap and some fuel, but I'm going to ignore them and just blow them up. I mean, they're pirates, so we'll make sure they're dead. He's trying to get his shields up, but he's going to die here. Actually, I probably shouldn't have blown him up. I probably should have just killed them with the bioweapon. So instead, we didn't get as much, actually. So they were going to give us more, but because I just destroyed everything, that was good. Alright, so we've lost a few systems here. Well, the doors. So we need to make sure those are back up. And our slug here is a little hurt, so I'm going to make sure we can repair him, or heal him. Repair him. We'll just let him tick for a second. Get back to the engines, and we're on our way again. And we're going to jump here. That way I can jump up to the north a little bit. Alright, so there's a black market. They're offering to sell us missiles. And we could definitely use some missiles, but I think we don't have enough scrap. Let's see. These are, if you have... Oh, we're selling our missiles to him. So actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going to sell missiles. I'm not using them right now in these early stages. So let's just sell our missiles for scrap. We're going to give him all of them that I have for 45 scrap. That's good. I'm mostly using just dual lasers and anti-bio beam, and I'll have one missile, so that's kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, these missiles don't do any damage. They just breach systems, which injure crew for the most part, and systems. So not useful. The dual laser is about the only thing that's going to be useful on ships that are robotic in nature. I'll jump over here. Here we have another ship. He's blockaded. It says the remote settlement is blockaded. He's telling us to stay out of it, but we're going to engage. Okay, so let's see. Looks like they've got a drone, and this is going to anti-combat drone. Shoots and stuns your combat drones. So we don't have any drones. It's probably his drone. His drone technology is right here. So we're going to probably want to target that once we get his shields knocked out. And I think... whoops, let's make sure that the people that are repairing the shields are the ones that get hit. Okay, so this disables our stuff. Our oxygen is disabled, which is kind of bad. We have a fire in our room here. This is kind of a problem because of his Because now we got problems. Our slugs are having trouble because of the missiles that are getting through our stuff. Our fires are spreading, so we're going to have to open doors to starve the oxygen out of those rooms. See, now the oxygen is starved out of those rooms. Of course, now we can close it. Oh, I don't want to go in there just yet because we don't have any oxygen. Our FTL drive is still charging. I need to probably get out of here. Because I can't fire any weapons yet. So we're just going to jump away. Taking a bit of hits. Ouch. Now we can't jump away. He's repairing it. Come on, get it back up. Jump, get out. All right, we're gonna go to the quest. Ooh, that rocket missed. That was getting painful. Okay, so we jumped in, we were escorting the ship. They're thankful they upgraded our reactor. And now we can fix everything. So let's get our slugs repairing things here, because this is a peaceful zone. And our reactor is upgraded by 1, so that allows us to charge something else. Either we can, if we upgrade like our weapon systems or something, then we can have the breach going as well as the other weapons too. For now, we would like everybody to be healed. We're not in any danger here, so we'll let them work on working together, because that does upgrade their repair skills. Messing with that pirate was kind of a bad idea. Our systems are fully activated now, even though we don't have the breach up, but we can always drop off the med bay if we need to. So Feardeheim here or something is going to be taking helm, and Declan is going to the engine room. Now we can save that by just hitting this and then tell them to go back to their stations. So if we move them around, tell them to go back to their stations right there. Okay, we're hurt a little bit, but it's not too bad. Could have been worse. There's a store here. Definitely want to check out the store. It was 62. Maybe we can buy another crewman. There's only one other ship at the beacon, and it shows heavy damage. It says, "Greetings, traveler. We are crippled by a band of pirates and now forced to sell the remaining stuff." Okay. We're selling drones. They also have some. They have a hull beam, which is kind of nice, but we don't have the money for that. We do have to fix our stuff. We could purchase. We've got drone control too. If we sold, let's see, our breach. We don't even have missiles for our breach right now, so if we sold that, it would be 25. You can see the sell value down here. 25 to sell our breach, which would give us about 87. 87 would allow us to put the hull beam on, which requires 2 power. And it damages ×2 damage on systemless rooms, so it basically cuts through their hull, which is nice. However, we do like to have different kinds of stuff, and the breach charge does this kind of a little bit similar thing, but just breaches them. But the hull beam would tear the ship in half. So that is nice in a situation where the bioweapon doesn't work. So I think I'm going to sell our breach. Let's sell it. There we go. And we're going to buy the hull beam and repair as much as we can. Yeah, we still got enough fuel, I think. So the hull beam, if we're up against something that we can't use the bio beam, the hull beam will cut through their ship a little bit and allow us to kill them faster. So we're not just depending only on the laser anymore. Otherwise, we can just kill them with the anti-bio and the dual lasers. And also, in the off chance that we do upgrade our weapons soon, and we do knock out their shields, we can switch to the hull beam and the anti-bio and just cut their ship apart, because we don't need the dual lasers as much. But still, I like the dual lasers. I think they're quite powerful, so I'll probably keep them. Here's a distress beacon. Let's check it out. Somebody needs help. It's coming from a small space station. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help, so we'll try to help them. We're just going to blow it up. And the defense systems were no match. The station does not seem happy with my solution, but I get what I can. I basically took some scrap, a drone, some fuel, and I'm out of there. Before they get too mad at me, I guess. There's another store over here. We don't really have enough scrap for that. So see, this is a warning zone, and then of course the dangerous systems. So we can still jump maybe back this way, or we could go up here. If we go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we go this way, we might get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I bet we have to be careful because they are closing in. So we'll jump. We may end up having to charge our FTL and run for it. But here's the automated rebel scout attacking a refueling outpost. We want to intervene. The problem with this thing is it has no people on it. So our anti-bio beam is useless here, so we're going to switch to the hull beam. Go for its shields, and then the hull beam, we want to cut across its systems, as much as we can. See if I can get a corner here. There we go. Oh, it disabled our doors. That's not too bad. He's got some pretty powerful weapons there. I think I'm going to try to shoot his... Ouch. I shut off my hull, or system broken. Oh, and my shields are down too. Ouch, he's tearing us apart. We've got a fire. Open doors. That 3 shots is painful. Open doors to starve the fire. We're disabling his weapons very slowly. Yeah, their doors get disabled too. That's bad. I'm gonna look. Okay, we shut him down here. So we do have weapons back up. So we would like to target that and cut him right here, I think. Not sure how we're doing for the fires over there. There we go. We're gonna kill him. The guy has to shoot through the doors to get anything working here. Oh, missed. There we go. Okay, so I don't know if that was worth it. The outpost did give us a bunch of scrap though, so that's good. We need to repair our shields. Yeah, you can go down there and help out. Yeah, he was tougher than I thought. He took us down about half health. Okay, now we can tell everybody to return, although free time I want to send over here to heal up just a little bit. And he's already full. Okay, and we can jump off. So a well-armed pirate comes over and says, hand over our crew members. So we're never going to surrender to slavers. We don't want to give up our crew. They've got some pretty powerful weapons again. So we're going to use our dual lasers to try to knock out his shields, maybe? Or no, we want to knock out his weapons as fast as possible. And then we're going to use our laser here to try to disable the crew. Our anti-bio weapon. If we can get his weapons down, this thing's less risky. So we did knock out his major weapon there. But now we're going after the shield. Go back after the gun here. Weapons. Oh, too bad. Miss. Don't want these two to hit us at the same time. So they're offering to surrender. They're going to give us a slave as tribute. We could definitely use this guy, John. So I'm going to go ahead and take it and let the slavers go. So John here, we can see our crew. John is a Zoltan, which is one reason I took him. He's not very good at fighting. Doesn't do much damage to the enemy. Does 15 damage to enemy crew on death, so when he dies, but he doesn't have good health. He does provide power to a system that he occupies, so we actually don't need John here to have full power to a system that he's on. So, let's see. I think putting him on shields might be okay, although engines may be better. But I think more weapons. Now we've got an extra point here. So wherever he goes, he puts a point in. You can see the yellow one. So he is right now working on the shields. Shields are a critical system. I think maybe having him on weapons would be better, but here we gotta repair our doors. Because then we'd always have some ability to have weapons up, even while we're playing with systems. So all our dual lasers are always going to be on with him. So let's go ahead and put him on weapons. Plus they'll fire faster. Okay, we're going to jump away now. Whoops, we came into an asteroid field with an enemy here too. Alright, so he's going to be firing these nasty rockets at us. We want to knock those out quick. Switch to the hull beams. And these do more damage to empty systems, so let's see if I can position us to hit, yeah, right there, hit four of his empty rooms, or 2 of his empty rooms and 2 of his systems, so it does more damage to empty rooms against his hull. So he's got something that'll disable our shields too, which is bad, because that. We shut him down, but it hurt a little bit. So now he's going to be taking, yeah, that killed him. We got a little bit of scrap from that. That's nice. I'll send him over here to heal while I repair it with the other man. John here, helping repair our system. Okay, John can go back. And of course, we can't do anything until our FTL's charged. This is a danger zone, and we're taking hits from asteroids. So, can't jump up here. Our only way is to jump all the way back here. Are we gonna die already? Okay, we're gonna take a lot of damage here, trying to jump through this stuff. So we have to jump here, 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 and then out, because I thought we could jump up here, but it blocked us. That's horrible. That's horrible. So we just jumped into the enemy rebel fleet. They found us. Our only real chance here is to possibly knock them their shields off, and maybe use our anti-bio beam to cut through their people. I don't think it's really worth it. We just need to jump out of here. Actually, sending him over here to shields would be better, so that we can try to keep our shields up as best as possible. And they're shooting at us from other locations too. Ouch, that's their flak gun. I don't know if we're gonna make it through this game. That little trick there, I didn't check it very well. We couldn't jump. That's his flak gun. That's painful. And we're in trouble now because our engine room is on fire, or our helm is on fire. They just blew through our door there. We need to repair our oxygen as well. Yep, our ship just went kaboom! If I would have watched the map a little better, I wouldn't have run into the enemy fleet. So that shows you a failed attempt at FTL. I'm going to play again and do another episode, although it's not an episode, it's just another run through. So please join me if you're interested in that. Maybe I'll get a little farther, I'll switch ships so it'll be a little different. Thanks for joining, have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next episode.